So we're back. This is part 2 of the Orgone electrolysis bubble. And basically what I did is I took elements of electrolysis, not necessarily in the same fashion of the AB salt bridge, which was something I could have done, but I just wanted more or less I just wanted the right makeup of components that would create the reaction. And that's pretty much what I've done here. As you can see, is I've wrapped every single thing with the wire, the copper wire, as you can see. And there's salt, Himalayan salt in there. I was looking for the Rochelle salt. People are talking about that. I couldn't find that, but Himalayan salt is electrical as well. There's little copper flakes in there. There's all types of different quartz and precious stones. Well, look at that. Ooh. And it's already quite electrical. And you can feel it in your face. It's just a little bit more intense as it was before. Not so much more. It's not so crazy that I just want to freak out and go tell all my friends. I'm going to make a way bigger one. And I'm playing around with the configurations. Obviously, there's a lot of different ways this could be done. So I'm just going to see which one works the best. And then I'm basically just going to take that master and just create the master big one. So working on trying to do a big one. And I just want to see what's going to be what's going to give me the best reaction. Yeah, so we pretty much we have the pennies, zinc. It's cut from the pennies. It gives us a nice anode. It's not the same as the electrolysis because I would have a wire from the anode to the cathode. But I really just want a reaction, more so than anything. All right, so now we've got the pennies. We've got sawdust that's been wet with bacteria, a liquid bacteria. We've got stones wrapped in a cylindrical fashion, or in a spherical fashion, going from the anode area to the cathode area. And then there's a centerpiece with the crystal at the bottom with an open space right in the center, which I am actually sending a Tesla array into that to just charge it all the way. You can feel the energy you can hear it. So you can tell it's flowing through and through. Everything's connected, so it's not missing a beat as far as what's flowing, the flow of the energy. It's all, sitting into itself. And it's not being insulated with the plastic, the epoxy that I see everyone's using, which I still don't really understand why people want to use epoxy, because it's already not that intense. It's just, it's kind of like an air freshener. The more this thing goes, the more you feel it in the room, and you can feel it in your face. It's a good feeling, but it's nothing close to meditation. I'm telling you right now, I've meditated to the point where your heart chakra and everything is so intense that you just fall over holding your stomach and your chest, and you're like, like that's real serious, intense Orgone energy. So this is good. I mean, it's good to have in the area. It's good to bring positive vibes. I can feel the vibe and the energy. It's already starting to get good. Maybe if it sits for a few more hours like this, just going, maybe it could be even better. I mean, I can turn the ray up and bring it up even further, like super intense, and just try a lot of different things. And you guys can try this stuff at home too and see which one works the best. Yeah, I feel it in my face a little bit more, but it's not so much more than meditation offers. Meditation is the one that gives me everything that I need. This is more like a substitute, like a simulation, but it's not the same as the original. So, yep. Let's see what happens when I build a big one. And I'm going to pour water into this tomorrow to kind of create its own self-sustainable electrolysis. And then I'm going to put the ray back on it again tomorrow. So let's see what that happens, what kind of reaction you get, if it feels like it's more intense or not. When it's water inside, obviously it's creating a more fluid flow of electric conductivity. The water is like filling in these gaps and sealing it whole to where it's just one solid block of electric flow. That's what the water is going to do. Whereas epoxy is, sealing and insulating this. I'm going to do the same thing and try to create the same thing with water and give me a nice, like, solid a slushy, salty, slushy kind of like combination. And let's see where it goes to see if we get a better conductivity and as well as translucence that epoxy offers. But yeah, I know it's a lot to take in, but it's a lot to think about, a lot of processing to put together. And I'm going to make a few configurations, and this is part 2 of the Orgone electric bubble. Stay awake.